Have you ever bought a new sofa and suddenly your curtains, rug, and coffee table just looked wrong? Or treated yourself to a new iPhone and before you knew it, you had the matching AirPods, the watch, and maybe even upgraded your laptop? The chain reaction has a name. It's called the Diderot Effect. In plain terms, one new purchase makes your old stuff feel outdated. So you keep buying to match. Hi, I'm Akanksha and this is The Storyteller's Lens. Today, we are breaking down the Diderot effect, why one purchase almost never stays alone, how it turns into a consumption spiral, and how brands deliberately design for it. We'll cover the history, the psychology, the research, everyday examples, case studies, and of course, the marketing playbook. By the end, you will see why consumers don't just buy products, they buy entire worlds. The Diderot effect is simple but powerful. It describes how acquiring a new possession creates a cascade of purchases to complement or match the first. The term comes from Denis Diderot, the French philosopher who in 1769 wrote an essay called Regrets for My Old Dressing Gown. After receiving a luxurious red dressing gown, he suddenly felt his old belongings looked shabby. He began replacing them one by one to keep up with the gown standard. His famous line was, I was the master of my old dressing gown, but I have become a slave to my new one. That's the Diderot effect in action. Let's ground this in theory. Grant McCracken, 1988, showed how possessions form part of a cultural meaning system. A new item disrupts harmony, so consumers adjust. The effect connects with consumption cascades in status theory. One upgrade forces others to maintain identity consistency. It's also linked to self signaling. We align our possessions with the image we want to project. If one thing feels off, we fix it. Related biases play a role too. Number one is consistency bias. We like our choices to match. Number two is escalation of commitment. Once we start upgrading, we rationalize continuing. Number three is identity signaling. Products become extension of self. So why do consumers fall into this spiral? Number one is aesthetic consistency. One modern piece makes the rest look outdated. Number two is identity alignment. A new purchase signals an upgraded self. Old things clash with the new identity. Number three, social comparison. Visible mismatches, like a brand new iPhone with a worn out case, feel judged. Number four is closer bias. People want to finish the set. Number five is hedonic escalation. That first purchase creates a shopping high, making the next one easier. The numbers back this up. House surveys show over 60% of people who buy one new home item make additional related purchases within 6 months. Accenture 2018 found upselling and cross-selling can increase basket value by 20 to 30% when framed as completing a set. Full ecosystem data, IDC 2022. Buying an iPhone increases likelihood of buying AirPods or a watch by 40% within a year. Fashion research shows luxury clothing often triggers complementary purchases like shoes and accessories. You see the Diderot effect everywhere. Home goods. New sofa leads to rug, curtains, lamps. Number two, electronics. New phone leads to new case, earbuds, charger, cloud plan. Number three, fashion. New dress leads to new shoes, bags, jewelry. Number four, fitness. New running shoes leads to leggings, headphones, supplements. Next is cars. Buy a car and soon you're paying for detailing, mats and insurance add-ons. Now let's look at how brands exploit this. Apple ecosystem. The iPhone is just the entry point. Integration makes AirPods, watches, Macs feel incomplete without each other. One product makes you want the full set. Next is IKEA. Stores display full living rooms. You go in for a sofa, but because it's styled with rugs, lamps, and wall art, you end up wanting the whole vision. Number three is Peloton. The bike is just the start. Shoes, mats, weights, and the subscription follow. Next is weddings. One purchase, the dress, cascades into jewelry, shoes, makeup, photography, and more. Entire industries thrive on this effect. So, how do marketers use this Diderot effect? Number one is bundle and ecosystem design. Create products that naturally lead to others like Apple, Dyson, or Lego. Cross sell and upsell. Suggest complementary items at checkout. Frame them as completing the set. Next is visual merchandising. Show items in styled sets. IKEA does this brilliantly. Next is life cycle marketing. Follow up with, now that you have X, here is what goes perfectly with it. Next is identity driven storytelling. Sell a lifestyle, not just a product. Next is subscription models. Low cost entry, long term add ons. Think razors and blades or Nespresso pods. Of course, there are risks. Number one is consumer debt and regret. Over purchasing leads to stress. That was Diderot's original warning. Next is minimalist backlash. Some people resist spirals, preferring mismatched authenticity. Next is sustainability concerns. Endless cascades can feel like wasteful overconsumption. The Diderot effect overlaps with endowment effect. New item feels extra valuable, intensifying upgrade urge. Halo effect. One luxury piece makes others look shabby. Number three is anchoring. The new purchase sets a higher bar for the normal. So here's the big picture. The Diderot effect explains why one purchase rarely stands alone. Consumers crave harmony across the possessions. A single upgrade destabilizes the old and sparks a chain of replacements. For marketers, the lesson is clear. Engineer ecosystems, bundles, and lifestyles. Turn one sale into many. Or in one line, consumers don't just buy products, they buy worlds. Hi, I'm Akanksha, and this was The Storyteller's Lens. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and let me know in the comments what's the last thing you bought that accidentally triggered a shopping spiral. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.